the one and only Amir Ali. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate doing videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, the RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me. Mr. Amir, thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, like who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is this program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because pushes were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you are ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your talks, always motivating me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back when I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, yeah, please, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had that foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Hi, everybody. So we are here. Why we are not live there? Okay, guys. So first of all, so awesome, so great things happening. So happy with the things that are happening. Like yesterday, yesterday success journey. Like I'm a very emotional guy. How many of you know that I'm a very emotional guy? I do things, but it has. I don't remember it has happened that yesterday when I was recording one of the success journey, the certified PMP who was actually sharing her journey, she got tears in her eyes, and so does I. Like I also got tears by listening to her success. I did posted that success journey. That success journey was the success journey of Kalpana, right? Let me read something for her. And the purpose here is that to motivate all of you. All right. The basic purpose here is to motivate all of you to make sure that you go ahead and you clear the exam. Her message is sharing my success on PMP certification. It took almost 16 years for PMP aspirant to get into the hands of right mentor. It is a sort of dream come true. Moments which I never thought would happen. I still remember a few minute call with sir. I am into his team without giving a second thought. Being away from technology for more than a decade. Now I am ready to get up with the same strength I had earlier. Sir's consistent push and customized roadmap in the course of my journey was the key. I was hesitant in taking 180 mocks, and then I keep on delaying for booking the exam, but he pushed me. Wonderful journey of success with Amir Ali sir and coaching. Why I'm sharing this? I'm sharing you so that I can motivate you guys. If she can do PMP, there is no reason why you can't do it. And I'm going to ask you to reflect for a minute, take out a pen and paper. Let's do this exercise. How you will feel, you are my students or not, you are not my student, how you will feel when you will become certified PMP. Take 10 to 20 seconds right now. Write it down. If you have notes, write it down on that. If you do not have notes, maybe write down on your phone. Please take a minute and write it down right now. How you would feel just like Kalpana when you will become certified PMP. And I want you, after 15 seconds, write it down in the comment box. How would you feel? Let's do that. G, write it down in the comment box. How would you feel when you are certified PMP? How would it felt when you have cleared something for which you have been working for a long, long time? Put it in the chat box. I want you to put it in the chat box. Gulja? Okay. Mahmood Ali, good to have you. Mahmood Ali is saying having goosebumps. Believe me. What about you guys? I want to read your individual. How would you feel when you have this thing? How would you feel when you will have your PMP in your hand? I will feel very proud of myself. That's what Shirley is saying. Shirley is saying said when she did this exercise, she felt very proud of on herself. I will remember Said Mangal and Amir sir. Thank you for remembering. But how would you feel? That's good. You will remember me. But how would you feel? Thank you, Raman, for always remembering me. G, what else? How will you feel? That is important. How will you feel when you are certified PMP? This is called remembering the future. This is a very important thing. Okay, Shariar Kaisar is saying, over the clouds, cannot express in few lines. I planned in 2007. Okay, this is something. So when I say that I am not helping people to become PMP, I am helping to make the dream reality. This is what we do. Exactly what Kalpana said. What Shariar is saying, I help you to achieve your dream of becoming certified, dream of taking back from the world the name. Money is one thing, okay? The name that you deserved it. I will feel like big achievement for me somewhere, and it will be without an doubt. I will feel one of the happiest man on earth. That's what Shamim is saying. So being professional after being professional after a long time to invest into this and becoming certified PMP was something that I am proud of. Okay, being professional after a long time to invest, and if I got PMP, build this will be a big thing for me. Can do anything at any time, regardless age or professional limitation. I really loved what he put it in the box. I really loved how he pointed out that everything can be achieved. Because you should now you must be asking Amir why we are not solving question answers, why we are doing this one exercise which we don't even understand. I'll tell you. I'll suggest anyone to get a customized roadmap. The reason why I'm asking this question to you is that if you can dream, if you can dream for something and you work into that, you can achieve it. Today, before we go towards the question answers, before we go to the tactical knowledge, before we go to the nitty gritty, the most important thing is to dream the dream. To dream the dream that dream can help us to achieve. Tariq Saab says that I will feel proud the rest of the time when rest of the time I will be working. That's again a very important thing that I will feel proud. I can do anything. This is just important. Ramesh is saying I will feel validated and proud of myself. Now, this is everybody's feelings are different. Like Sharia, Radhakrishna, Tariq, they are feeling different. That feeling is a reminder. Okay. So that is your North Star. That is your big achievement. That is the thing for which we are here. That is the thing why we are doing this thing. We are here for that purpose. Okay. So I hope that has set the tone for the North Star. Like if you feel why I'm doing this, you have your why. Today, my purpose as a coach, as a servant leader is to set the why, set the right tone. I hope I set it. Now let's get into the. Okay. Asi, I was waiting for your message. I feel myself strong. I promise all of you, since all of you who have put in the chat box, they are my student. I promise all of you that you will be certified very soon. Something I cannot achieve without your mentorship. Thank you, Rafe. Let's get this thing. Let's go to the question answers now and let's start it with this. Okay. Right now. It is happening. Today it is doing funny things for me. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay, now it's okay. So now we'll take it from there to prove Saifullah is saying to prove nothing is impossible. So let's go with the question number 1. Radha Krishna, slow down, slow down. Transfer. Okay. Can you guys please justify me the answer of the question? Saifullah, why you said transfer? Asmita, why you said avoid? Shriar, why you said mitigated? Like, why? But how, like, you are giving the justification never in first place, and then you are answering here mitigated. Can you please justify that? So where you are saying it transfer the risk in the first place. Okay. Risk is probability into impact. This is the formula of risk, and we want to work with that. Okay. So if you make probability 0, the entire risk will become 0. Or impact 0, the entire risk will become 0. Okay. So avoid is you make probability 0 or impact 0. 0 multiplied by anything becomes 0. So automatically the risk is removed here. That is avoiding the risk. Whereas mitigation is that you decrease the probability or impact. That risk is still there, but now you have decreased the intensity of that risk. Now the intensity of that risk is a little bit less. That is mitigation. Okay. Transfer is that you get a third party insurance and now they are responsible for that. And for the transfer, it has to mention in the question that they are responsible to handle it. Acceptance is that you put it into a risk register, you monitor it, and if a risk happens, you implement a risk response plan. That is basically acceptance of the risk. Okay. You are the project manager. With the project manager of a large organization and you have identified the risk. You change the place, you change the plan, so risk never occur. You made probability 0. You made the Shariar, how the risk is there, man? Where is the probability? The line says that risk never occurs in the first place. It never occurs. So how it is mitigation, my friend? And how it is transferred, Sumair Saab? Nowhere in the question it is said that else, someone else is responsible. Someone else is responsible. How you are gonna go for that? Tariq, how you are gonna go mitigation, man? Like, that is not how the risk is happening. Is that so? If that is, please do let me know. Like, this one question should clarify your all the questions regarding this. This is important, guys. This is important that we get this thing right. Right? We get this thing right. We get this thing understandable. Okay, this is happening here. So here in this question, the risk is not happening. Where is probability, Shariar? How the probability is there? The question says that risk can never occur in the first place. How else the question should say to you that you will understand there is a probability? The risk is not happening at all. This means you kill the risk. This means you have removed all the probability, brother. This means you have made probability 0. This means you have made the probability 0. And that is avoiding the risk. Is Shariar that is clear to you? Is Tariq that is clear to you? Is Sumair that is clear to you? And everyone else. If it is still not clear, please let's discuss this question. My goal is not to solve 100 of questions. My goal is here that you understand the question there. Is this clear to everyone or still not clear? I need confirmation from you guys. I hope, Tariq, next we get the right answer from your side also. I need Shariar you to put it's clear. Guys, please do like this video so that it can start coming into the algorithm of the YouTube. Please do like it. And Aisha, Tariq, Donald, and everyone else, Ramiz, please message in your group that join the coaching call. It's very important. More people can join, more people can learn. Because when you are at live, you can learn more as compared to when you are not live. Please do put in your groups. The class is starting. I need a justification, guys. Tariq Saab, why B? Ahmed, why mitigation? I need a justification. Mohsin, why accept? Why did you put accept? And what does acceptance mean, Mohsin? You can say you put accept. As I explained before, acceptance is you put it into the risk register. You set a risk owner. He will monitor the risk. And if the trigger happens, then he's going to implement the risk response plan. That is basically, Mohsin, what do we call it? We accepted the risk. That's what we call he accepted the risk. If he takes a proactive action, like in the previous question, we killed the risk, we made the probability 0. In this question, you're the project manager, you have identified the risk, you change. If risk occur, it will have less severity. So now what I did a response in which the probability or impact or overall risk has reduced, Mohsin. The overall risk has reduced. Okay. So this means this is mitigation. You are minimizing the overall impact of the risk. You are making sure that if the risk actually happens, the impact of the risk will be reduced. That is the mitigation. Ravinder, always give a justification why you think this is the right answer. You have identified the risk. This can help you to increase your profit by 5 times. You put your best resources. So of all the options, when we see we have identified the risk and this is helping us. That's a positive risk, and the only option for the positive risk, avoid is negative, mitigate is negative, accept it is a reactive risk response where we monitor the risk and handle it. That is not happening. So exploit it is the right answer. Yes, sounds positive. You should know, Sajid Abdul, what are the risk response strategies here. So here we use this session for the advantage. We should know what are the risk response strategies and then which one to use at the end of the day, which risk response strategy I should use. This is a very important thing, right? This, which should we use? Mhm. Okay, let's see. You have identified the risk that one of the seller is going bankrupt and found out this can be a great opportunity. You talk to your friend and they agree to give you money for it. You will give them some profit. Now, this is a positive risk. Not avoid, not mitigate. You did not set it. From exploit and share, it will be share because you will be sharing it with someone else. You will be working with someone else. You will be giving something in the head. So that can make it as a share. Guys, I am taking you round and round with the questions to make the risk response strategy because you will get questions, and this is one of the topic many people get confused. I want to make sure you are not among them. You are getting it clearly. Okay. If you have still not liked the video, there are 51 people watching. I'm going to request you to please do like it so that it can start coming to the algorithm of YouTube. As whenever you are putting the answer, you need to put the justification because you identify the risk, assign the risk owner. Okay, so you have identified a risk, made a plan for it. When the risk occurred, the owner handled it and updated. So here I did not proactively take an action that I immediately went towards it and did that. No, I was calm, I was composed. I identified the risk happened, and the risk happened. I took a proper response for it, right? So I did not immediately kill the risk or decrease the intensity, but it was not a positive. I waited for it, accepting the risk. Okay, now we have discussed risk topic. Okay, we will move towards the next thing. Sayyid Fahim, you say risk report. Why? Can you justify? Issue log, issue log, why issue log? Give me the reason behind it. Ravinder Kumar, I want to discuss this thing, what you just posted. We put the issue log of because risk occurred after implementing the risk response. Okay. So let's go into this thing, and this can be a useful topic to discuss here. Risk register. As do you want me to explain only risk register and issue log, or you also want me to explain risk management plan and risk report? Put in that chat box. Risk register. So whenever, in order for anything to be a risk, there are two criteria. For anything to be a risk, first you identified it. First you identify it and you make a plan for it. You identify it. That's the first thing. Then you make a plan for it. Both of these things need to happen. If either you are unable to identify or you don't have a plan, it's not a risk at all. For anything you identify, you make a plan, you put in the risk register. Anything for which you don't have a plan, no plan, and it has happened. So you don't have a plan and it has happened. It's a critical thing. If you don't have a plan, but you identify it before happening, it's not an issue, it's a risk. Risk by definition is 0 to 99.99% probability. So if you identified it before happening, it goes to risk register. If you identified it after happening, issue log. As you said, most of you guys, you need all of them. Risk report. Risk report is a summary of your risk review meeting. Your risk review meeting, very weekly or monthly or quarterly, whatever. You sit together and you discuss this thing. As a result of that, you identify, okay, this thing is, so you made a risk review report. Okay, risk report, and you put into the summary event. All the risks are in the risk register. But let's say you have every month meeting, month to month, what has happened, what can happen, you put in the risk report to give you the risk exposure, the overall risk. And then comes the risk management plan. It has no risk in it. It has no risk in it. It guides the process. It guides you the process, how things will happen. Okay. It guides you the process, how things will happen. It guides you the process, how things will happen. Okay. Risk plan works to guide you the process, how things will happen. So if you want to do audit, that's the purpose of risk plan. I hope that makes sense to you. Is it clear to all of you? If yes, put in the chat box. You have identified a risk and made a plan. When the risk response was implemented, like first of all, you had made a plan, put in the risk. When the risk happened, the risk was identified, another risk occurred. Risk is occurred, which is bigger than the first risk. The question does not say that the new risk, you had a plan for it. Right? This has already happened. So it's a problem. So it will go to issue log. Okay. You are traveling back to your home country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to Eid, there will be too much crowd. You decided to reach 1 hour earlier this time. Earlier this time, when you reached the airport, you are happy to find out that You were right. In fact, the airport was overcrowded. Your plans have proven successfully. Which risk management strategy you have used? Now, this is a classical example of confusion. Many people, even when I was solving this question the first time, this is a true story. When I was solving this question for the first time, I put the answer as avoid. Then one of my facilitator, he's not with us with anymore. One of the facilitator, he pointed out, sir, how this is avoid. This could have happened. This is a classical example of mitigation because you minimize the risk. You anticipated it, minimize it. You did not kill it. You did not decrease it. Okay? So it is mitigation. Okay. Now this will give you all the 4 important documents here. Yes, mitigate, Mohammad Husnain. Let's justify why. Which document you will update first to avoid this problem in future. You are traveling back to your home country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to Eid, there will be too much crowd and you decided to reach 1 hour earlier. When you reach, you are happy, you are right, the airport was overcrowded. You bought a ticket. Now, this is an interesting thing. You bought a ticket from Airblue airline. You have bought a ticket with a credit card. You find out this airline has a rule. If you are not a credit card holder, you cannot travel. Which, now the entire question is a different thing. Which document you will update first? Like right now, which document I'm gonna update? First, Tariq Saab, you said lesson learned to avoid in future. Now that's a twist in this pattern question. That was the biggest twist in this question. If Alexa, thank you. If the first was not there and the question was only Tariq Saab, if the question was only for future, it would be lesson learned list. It would be. It would be. But that's not the case here. And this is the power of keywords. This is the power of keywords that was not there. So what is the first thing you will do? What is the first thing you will do? Whenever the question says first, it's always issue log. This is one of the tip and trick I always like to share. Whenever the question says first, it's a issue log. Tariq, is it clear to you, Tariq sir, Tariq Mirza, and everyone else? So slow down. What is the lesson here for you? What is the lesson here for you for future? Slow down. Identify the keywords. What is the keyword here? And answer according to that keyword. Very critical, very important. Sayed Fahim, how you are answering the question? I need a justification, brother. Munas, your justification also. You need to give the justification why this is the answer, what answer you are giving it. That's important here. We need to give the justification. What will you do to make sure resources are working according to their capacity? Now, this is the question of capacity and capability. I want to identify how and what capacity should we be working into it, right? You're working in the IT project as a project manager. Team members are complaining that they are overloaded, and as a result, they are not able to deliver the desired quality. And you have been receiving poor complaints from the client. We have been receiving complaints from the client. Okay, what will you do to make sure resources are doing work according to their capacity? This issue is already highlighted for him. Issue has already been highlighted. The purpose of the stand-up is to highlight the issue. What will you do again to highlight the highlighted issue? No, I don't think so. No, no. Kanban identify the bottleneck and it builds the flow for the system. And that's what we are going to do. We are going to build flow for the system. Okay. Guys, if you still have not liked the video, I'm going to request you, please do like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Many stakeholders think that this will not work. You have shown them this have worked in previous organization. Still, they are not convinced this will work in the current. So when something works in the past and it's not working now, something is working in the past, it's not working now, or something worked in other organization. Can you hear me now, guys? Put on the chat box. Can you hear me? So now if something works into that and you want to make sure that those people can do, it's not a nothing, it's we don't need to escalate it. The pilot project, also known as minimum viable product, MVP, is a solution here. You make a small project, show to them, and then it will start. Okay. C would be the right answer. Make a minimum viable product and show them. You're a project manager working in a large pharmaceutical company. You have been working with the same project for same team. Due to severe COVID, one team member got sick and cannot work anymore. You hired a new team member. At which stage is your team as of today? So Tuckman ladder, forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. So let's say team is working together this. A new team member come. A new team member come. It goes back. It goes back to the forming stage. It moves from here and it goes back to the forming stage. Okay, guys, as we are discussing right now, I want to share a very important thing to you. Gibran from batch 4 just cleared PMP right now. He just cleared PMP right now, and I'm extremely happy to show you. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum. Gibran sir, can you come right now in Success Journey if you're available? Gibran just cleared PMP from batch 4. How many of you are from batch 4? So I'm extremely happy for him. Now, guys, we are going to have an important announcement for all of you. On Saturday, we are going to have a PMP marathon. If you are my student like Rafe, Smita, Sajid, and everyone else, you don't need to register. I'll send you a link. If you are not my student, register on the email given so that you can enroll in our program. Acha, if you have not still joined the program, I'm gonna invite you to join the program that is going to start in just on 18th. Today is what day? And 8 days. It is going to start on 8 days. It's an end-to-end program, and we work with you, right? We work with you, we coach you in that program till you become certified PM, right? This is a like customized roadmap daily. Like the program is this way. I'll hold your hand. For example, let me give you an example. Gibran just cleared PMP. So in the morning, last night I had a final call with him. This final day tips. In the morning, he sent me a question. I called him and said, "Hey, stop studying. Stop studying. No more studying at all. Okay, no more studying at all. Stop it." So uh, this is a very interesting thing that we worked into that way, right? So I work with you end to end. Right now it's $899. It is going to be $1,200 in September. So every single thing that you need is provided in the program. This will be the entire journey from till end, zero till end. I will be working with you. I will be coaching with you. I will be guiding you till you become certified PMP. And just to put in the context, like no matter what your story is, this is a very important thing. No matter what your story is, I collected some of the stories from all over the world and put it like the 10 success stories. Like Victoria, single mom from US, she cleared PMP. Okay. Aisha Farhan, mom of two in UAE from India. She had a business to run. She joined, she cleared PMP. Okay. Faik from Afghanistan, working in US, had a language challenge, had all the barriers. He cleared PMP. Okay. Rashid, 59 years old. 59-year-old. How old are you? Like he had more experience than my age, right? He cleared PMP from Oman. Sarath, very beautiful story, had a 3 hour travel time. When we had our first call from Kuwait, he said, Sir, I took training 3 times. I can never give exam because of my schedule. Very difficult schedule. He cleared PMP. Saddam Gogi from Europe said the set schedule is a very challenging thing. I don't know how to do it. We worked into it. He cleared PMP. Ankur failed 2 times, came to me for the third attempt, worked into it. He said, I want to do PMP on my birthday, cleared PMP. Dinesh, he took the training from somewhere else, but he watched my video, got motivated, started the journey in 6 days after the training. 6 days. It's all success journey. He cleared PMP from New Jersey. He actually lives near to me. Muzammil, he joined the program. He took the training before he failed in the exam, but we started working on it. I make a customized roadmap. He cleared PMP, right? Then the beautiful couple, a beautiful couple that I can never like put into the context. They cleared PMP. This is something that I am really proud of, and this is something that I I want to show into that. Okay, so let me get Gibran here. Gibran sir, please click the link. It will take you a live session. Put your name, and you will be in the YouTube with me. So now I'm bringing Gibran here with you guys. If he can join us, guys, can you hear me? Like all these people and 400 plus people in 2025. 400 plus people in 2025, and everyone has the same thing to say that when they joined the program, they had a difficult schedule. They worked with us. Some took some time, but they are certified PM. This is something I'm proud of. This is something that we can do it. Like a customized roadmap according to your requirement. Daily follow up, question answer session till you become certified PM. This is what I am proud of. This is something that I can say. This is something. No, Gibran Saab is from batch 4, not batch 5. So Gibran is with us. Okay. Ji, Gibran Saab, first of all, congratulations, you are live with us. Guys, message in your groups that Gibran is sharing his journey. Gibran Saab, thank you very much finally for clearing it. I'm gonna send it to Sapar. Right? All quickly, how was the exam?
The exam was felt tough. And that's what I seem hard is just that some of the answers are very similar to each other.
So options are very similar. That's what I am hearing to each other. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some of a very I would say questions that be but close to just specific words.
How was the time management?
Oh, so this time was much better. I listened to you, took the first. I took the time for the first portion, and he ended up 20 minutes earlier. But
Gibran sir, are you speaking clear, sir?
I am.
I thought it was maybe log out and log in again and come. Something. I'm not sure. So this is sharing. Yeah, lag is a lag, and that he was sharing that. That's why we identify the thing. Okay, 7-step formula. Same issue with you, clear. Okay, if my voice, then this means StreamYard voice is not. Did change my mic. If the voice is go to YouTube, we will go to say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay. So how did you manage time?
As I said, I took my time.
I guess there's a problem with this. Let's connect at Zoom. A student, let's come to Zoom. I'll send you Zoom. I'll send you Zoom.
Sounds good.
Guys, come to Zoom.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.